I want to go over your Pachinko machine. When you get it, it'll be in the cabinet at the office, and the way it's set up now is to mount on a wall. To mount on the wall, you can look at the PDF manual on this disc, and it will give you the instructions. But basically, you're going to take this board. It's got an angle, and you're going to mount it to the wall. You're going to have to drill a couple holes in, mount that to the wall, and then the machine has a board with the opposite angle in the back, and you'll just pick up the machine and set it over this, and that'll hold it to the wall. If you want to have it sitting on a table like it is now, you'll want to attach these two boards, one on each side. Now these are pre-drilled, and there's a couple of holes on each side that are pre-drilled, and you just put one on each side and you attach them with the screws that are in this bag, and the screws for that other board are in this bag as well. Now we put in the new lock for you. It's got a couple keys here. Now what that is for is it will open up the machine off of this hinge here and this hinge here, and it'll swing open. So if this was hanging on the wall and you needed to get to the back for any reason, which I'll show you later, you would turn the key and it would swing open. If you just have it sitting on a table with those two boards, you don't need to use the key, because you can just reach around and do things like pop the lever that opens this door, or adjust the levers in the back. Okay, the key is a real tight fit. So straight up and down is locked, and if you put the key in and you turn it towards the left, turn it towards the right, it's a tight fit, but you turn it towards the right, now we can open it up from the cabinet. And it opens up, giving you access to the back. So we closed it, and now we're just pushing on it to make sure it's closed all the way, so we can turn the key back up and then remove it so it's locked. We'll go ahead and put the keys in this bag with the screws so you know where they are. Now we'll go over the quick setup for your machine. In order to have the lights work, you'll need to plug it in. So you can just take the plug it into the wall or to an extension cord, and when you do, a light is going to come on. This light means that you're out of balls and you need to add balls to the top and fill the supply tray and back. We'll do that shortly. You'll also have a couple lights here that'll flash when you get a jackpot. Let's turn it around and take a look at the back. Okay, here's the back. I'm going to show you the most common issues with Pachinko machines, and then we'll set it up. So going up here to the track, so as balls come down the track and they make this turn, this is in the wrong position. This latch is not locked currently. I'm going to slide this over to the right, and when I do, this latch will engage. Now it's locked. If you ever need to move your machine, you want to empty the balls out of it, you'll pull down on this lever, unlock it, then all the balls will roll out. More of that is covered in our instruction DVD. We'll go ahead and lock that. Now the second thing you want to do is fix the one ball seesaw. There's this little piece of white plastic back behind here that's angled down. That's the wrong position. When it's in that position, jackpots will never pay out. Balls will back up into the machine and cause jams. So you always need to reset this. And the way you reset it is there's just this little metal pin down here, and you push it up, and if I push it all the way up, you can see that it resets that seesaw. I could also just reach in here and lift it up and down with my finger. Either way works, but you need to have it in this position. And the way the machine works is as you get a jackpot, the ball that you got the jackpot with will enter this seesaw, cause it to tip down, and it'll roll through and roll out the machine, and then as your jackpot gets paid, this arm will lift the seesaw back up in the right position. Okay, we're ready to add balls to the machine. There's a wood box at the top. It acts as a funnel, and when we pour balls in, they will drop into the supply tray here. Now occasionally they may drop in the tray and bounce out, and if this is hanging on the wall, typically they'd fall down inside the cabinet. If you have it on the table, occasionally one may bounce out and fall out on the ground. When you pour the balls into the top, you also want to pour them slowly. Okay, we've got enough balls in here to turn off that light. We've reset that seesaw. There's a little piece of cardboard in here. Basically what that's for is as balls come out when you're playing, they hit that cardboard and they roll down to the bottom of the cabinet and out towards the front. Let's take a look at that. Okay, this is the front of the cabinet, and here's that white tray that'll catch the balls. We just basically need to stick it in the center because there's a hole right in the middle, and it'll catch the balls there. Now we'll take some more balls and put them in your play tray here. And now with this tray here, we're ready to play. The chrome flipper here, the way it works is you're going to pull it down, you're going to pull it all the way down to the finger rest bar, and then you'll quickly let go and it'll flip up. And when it flips up, it will launch a ball out onto the play field. The first time you do it though, the first couple times, nothing may happen because it's cycling balls through and loading them into the shooter assembly. So I got it all the way down. I'm going to quickly just let my thumb slide off. Nothing happened. And if I do it again, a ball will actually launch onto the play field. I'm going to zoom out so you can see that. Okay, well now shoot. We've got 3 of the tulips here. They're all open, which increases your odds of getting a jackpot. Let's go ahead and shoot. Okay, a ball dropped into this tulip. It paid out about 15 balls into this tray, and you saw the lights flash. So you can shoot more than one ball at a time. You can go and once you've been playing for a while, the play tray will start to fill up and it'll eventually back up and overflow down into the overflow tray. So if you ever need to empty this tray because it's too full, you're just going to push this blue lever over to the left, and then the balls from here will roll into your overflow tray. Sometimes when you do that though, nothing will happen. Let's check it. Yeah, nothing's happening. That happens a lot whenever there's a lot of balls in this tray. The weight of the balls causes them to jam and they don't flow freely to your overflow tray. So all you do is you push this back and then loosen the weight of the balls by pushing them back with your finger here. And that allowed the balls to flow into the overflow tray. Another common issue is people don't know how to use the flipper. You'll see them do something like pull down on the flipper with their whole hand and then let go real slowly. What they've done is just loaded a ball in the shooter lane but not shoot it. So if they do it again, now there's 2 in the lane. Now I can try again the proper way and they may shoot out or they may not. Let's take a look. They didn't. They rolled up part way, fell back in the tray. That's good. We should be able to shoot now. And it was able to launch 2 of the balls. If you have someone do this a whole bunch of times, then that shooter lane is going to get filled up with balls, and you're going to have to open this play field door, then open the play tray door to clear that jam out. All that's covered in our instruction DVD. You know, these are mechanical machines. There's lots of different levers and things that can happen. But this covered the basics to get you going. Hope you enjoy your machine. If you have any questions, just give us a call. Thanks so much.